You can't love anyone until you find yourself. You keep giving everything to them, your attention, your energy, your time. You call it love, but you never stop to ask, who is it that's loving? Because love from an empty self isn't love. It's performance. It's survival. It's trying to earn safety by being needed. It's trying to feel valuable by becoming essential. But love doesn't ask you to vanish. It doesn't ask you to abandon the one doing the loving. You can't pour from a well you've never filled. And that's what you've been doing. Giving away pieces of yourself you never even understood. You can't love someone else, not fully, if the self that's doing the loving is still a stranger. So stop. Return. Ask the questions you've been avoiding. Who am I without them? Without the pleasing? Without the mirror of their attention? Do I have a self that still stands when no one is looking? Because if love makes you disappear, it isn't love. It's fear wearing a beautiful face. And until you find yourself, until you come back to your own voice, your own rhythm, your own body, every relationship will feel like an escape or a trap, but never home. You were never meant to disappear into someone else. You were never meant to shrink yourself so another person could feel whole. Real love does not erase you. Real love holds you while you remember who you are. The truth is, you've been trying to give love like a currency, hoping if you offer enough of it, someone will finally hand it back. But that's not love. That's a transaction. And you are not something to be bargained for. You are the starting point. You are the origin. You are the foundation. But only when you stop running from your own reflection. Have you ever asked yourself, what does my love look like when it's not chasing, not proving, not desperate to be returned? Can you love without losing? Can you stay whole while opening your heart? Because if love is costing you your peace, it's too expensive. And maybe the reason you've never felt safe in love is because you were never safe in yourself. You've been building your worth in the eyes of someone else and forgetting you had a life before they saw you. But that life, that self, still exists, still matters, still waits, waiting for you to come back, to claim it, to care for it. So many of us confuse attachment with love. We think the fear of losing someone proves how deeply we care. But fear is not love. Fear is fear. And love, real love, has space. It doesn't cling. It doesn't demand. It doesn't ask you to erase your identity just to keep someone close. If they only stay because you've made yourself smaller, that's not connection. That's control. And maybe you've been taught to confuse the two. But now, something in you is waking up. It's the part that whispers, I want more. Not more affection, not more attention, more truth, more wholeness, more self. You deserve to be loved by someone who doesn't just want what you can give, but who cherishes the you that exists without performing. And that kind of love starts with you, not in a mirror, not in a phone, not in the words, I need you. But in the quiet moment you look at yourself and say, I'm still here. I matter. I don't need to be chosen to exist. That's when everything changes. That's when love becomes something you live in, not something you chase. That's when you stop looking for someone to save you and start becoming the one who finally returns to you. You stop mistaking attention for affection. You stop confusing control for care. You stop shrinking. You stop apologizing. You stop asking to be accepted. Because love, at its core, doesn't need permission. It needs presence. And once you're fully present in yourself, you can finally see what you've been missing. Not them, not romance, but the experience of feeling like home in your own body. That is love. That is freedom. That is where everything begins. You can't love anyone until you find yourself. But once you do, you'll realize you've been worthy of love all along. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe.